Hey everyone, welcome back to Tennis Picks and Bets here at the Mayo Media Network. I'm your host, John, and we are into day 8 as the 4th round will wrap up from Melbourne at the Australian Open. Before we get to the picks, though, make sure to drop a comment with your favorite play for day 8 down below, like this video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to make sure you get all the content from the Mayo Media Network. And if you listen to this in audio format, rate, review, and subscribe to Daily Fantasy Sports Picks and Bets The Mix. Rough night on day 7. Looking to bounce back. We've got 2 plays for you. We'll start with the women, and we're going to go with Danielle Collins to keep things rolling into the quarterfinals as she plays Elise Mertens in the 4th round. We're taking her money line at minus 140. Couple reasons why. One, she loves the heat down under. She's compared it to Florida, where she thrives. She also has a massive game. She hits the ball really hard, and that is something that Elise Mertens struggles with. There are a few players on tour, including Mertens and someone like Alina Svitolina. When they come up against a power player, they really struggle to stay on court and defend well enough to stay in the match. And Danielle Collins is someone who can absolutely rip the ball. She's also in great form. Getting to this point, she's beaten the players like Clara Tauson, one of the youngest players on tour, one of the better young players on tour, who was having a great match and yet couldn't hit through Collins. The American also has success here in the past. Some of her best tournaments have come down under. The conditions, the surface, everything adds up well here for the American. So we're going to back her on the money line at minus 140 to beat Elise Mertens. On the men's side, we're going to play Jannik Sinner minus 1.5 sets against Alex de Minaur at about minus 120. The reason here, look, de Minaur has had a great run, and he's going to have the crowd behind him as an Australian. Outside of that, though, not a whole lot to like. The matchup doesn't favor him. You've got a guy in Jannik Sinner who has very good rally tolerance, doesn't mind playing the longer rallies. He's got the power edge. And even in terms of form, look at who Alex de Minaur has beat to get to this point. You've got Lorenzo Musetti, Kamil Majchak, and then Pablo Andahar. 2 of those guys, Musetti and Andahar, are clay court specialists. Kamil Majchak actually didn't play the worst match to the first 2 sets. He just could not find a way to keep his forehand steady. And as a result, he broke down as each set went along. And Alex de Minaur was able to capitalize, winning that one in straights. This is a big step up in competition level. You're moving from guys who either don't play well on hard courts or are outside the top 50 to a guy like Sinner who is inside the top 10 or 15. He's one of the elite players on tour. And he's looking to make, a run at a Grand Slam for the first time. And this is a prime spot for him to do so. I think he's got, again, the talent advantage in terms of rally tolerance. He will not be bothered by Alex de Minaur's defense and ability to prolong points. He's very solid off both the forehand and backhand, something you want against a defender like Alex de Minaur. You don't want to have a vulnerable ground stroke that he can try and pick on, that he can try and pin you into a corner with. Again, Jannik Sinner very strong off both wings. I think everything adds up really well here for the young Italian to make the quarterfinals at the Australian Open. And you know what? Looking at the other side of this quarter, he has a great chance to make it into the semis if he does win this match. So again, minus 1.5 sets. That is also to win 3-0 or 3-1. As long as Jannik Sinner wins in 3 or 4 sets, this bet would cash. All right, we'll be back as we head into the final stages of the Australian Open for day 9 with quarterfinal picks. We'll talk to you then.